Welcome back, my friends. Ben, you there?
Penny. So happy I brought the wife with me. Woo!
Yes! Yes!
My pajamas.
So you're hidden by the sponsors. Come this way. We are celebrating, man. Wow! You ain't going to see that many times in your life. This is history right here. History. Woo!
Yes! Oh, I've got a 15-month-old baby. How he slept through it, I don't know. Because every kick, every goal, every situation. Oh, the penalty. I was incredulous. I was literally around my living room screaming, "It's a penalty!"
I was so glued. I made my wife go to the shop next door in her pajamas and buy some alcohol for us. I can't leave the screen, man. Oh, amazing, amazing.
We've done it. What? How many times did you scream, "Go for the goal! Go for the goal! Go for the goal"? I mean, there's so many times you could have played it in, got a third, could have relaxed, had a cigar moment, as Max says, and.
But the discipline in the second, in the last 15 minutes for keeping the ball. I must have had 150 touches. It's just quietly went about it. We were solid. We were reliable. We kept the shape the whole way through the game. Sterling, I mean, take a bow, Sterling.
He was so good, wasn't he? He was so good, so good. Even right to the end, he was running and running and running. How bad was the penalty?
I don't know what to say. I've never experienced this, so I don't really know how I'm meant to act. You know,
no, me neither. It's an amazing,
what do we do?
Amazing moment.
What do we do?
I just can't stop smiling. I'm just literally, I want to shake something or someone. And it's fucking magical for the first time in 31 years in my life.
Oh, just watching Southgate shout in front of that crowd. How often does he show emotion like that? What a joy to see. After the absolute shit we've been through in the last 16 months, everything this country has been through, this is the most wonderful tonic you can possibly imagine, just for the nation, for football, for sport, for community. It's just, it's dreamland stuff.
It truly is. It truly is. We've got Paraguay. Let's hope we don't repeat that 9 performance against Italy. You are fighting emotion here, though, as well. Like, Denmark had the story on their side. They felt it was their time.
Yeah, but do you know what? The story didn't win.
And that's the story of the TV right now. That's the story.
That is this is our own story. This is 50 years in the making. This is a nation being battered by this horrible time like no other on earth. You know, what about our own story? What about the want to do this, to be a community again? That's our story, and it's a story worth celebrating. I think that this is for the whole country. And for just a day, we can just forget everything that's happened and just be happy. And look at that doggy. Fantastic.
We really can. Matt,
we'll bring our friends in.
It wasn't the hammering you thought it would be, but we're in a final, a European Championship final.
Yeah. I'm a bit speechless, to be honest. You know, when I worked at the FA, so 2007 to 2015, this was always the goal, to get to a final. We always fell short, whatever reason. So I'm a bit speechless to see it actually do it.
Likewise. Let's see if we can get the fisherman. Are you speechless?
Hey, Mike.
Where's he hiding?
Where is he?
You in the
I'm
basement?
In the lake at the moment. Oh my days! I don't think I've had a squeaky bum like that for a long time.
Yeah. Not watching the town anyway.
The pants are full, says Ben.
You know.
What we saw was how you're supposed to keep the ball in the final minutes, not how Town do it. That's how you're supposed to do it.
That was really
and as
good.
Town fans, we're conditioned for a misplaced pass, and they're in, and they equalise, and then you bemoan ever going putting the handbrake on. But that was supreme confidence, comfortable style.
Look at those happy people there. Look at those happy, just forgetting all your troubles. Just for one night, you can just have a dream. What life's all about.
We'll never win anything under Southgate, said Cruncher.
Get in there! Yes.
Why, as you can see it right up there.
You what, Matt?
Where you been watching it? In the hotel bar room?
I'm in the bedroom, mate. I'm in the bedroom. Flag is up at the window. Dog's on the bed. Mrs. was asleep, and then I woke her up when we got a penalty. How can you go to sleep when we're playing in the semi-finals? Come on, Matt Phillips. Matt Phillips. It was we were gonna smash the Danes. I thought you said.
Well, we did make heavy weather of it, but I do feel like Denmark were just trying to get to extra time, weren't they, and try and ride.
They were out on their feet. They're gone, Matt, after 75 minutes.
Yeah, they made 5 subs in the second half, for crying out loud.
Yeah. And we had our subs come on. It just pushed us another 5%. 5% it pushed us, and that was enough to get us over the line.
Don't actually think there's any footage of me ever saying that, Martin.
I've got it.
Yeah, I do remember that actually.
I've got it. We'll never win anything on the Southgate.
Oh no!
It's in the vault, ready. Hopefully for 10:05 on Sunday night when it's going to be loaded.
Look, I'm happy if you can wheel that out. You can wheel that out all week if we win it. I don't give a toss.
Yeah, we will. It'll be a year-long soundbite on the Talking Town show, Crunch. Whenever you claim to be right, we'll just play it. We're not there yet. How bad was the penalty?
I dread. It wasn't a penalty anyway, was it?
Oh, it was.
No, God, no.
Not a chance. No. That was the only thing we got out of that ref all game. That ref was shocking. Yeah. And that's the only thing he gave us. And it wasn't the penalty, was it, Ben? Not a chance.
No, not a chance. Not a chance. It was. I'm surprised VAR upheld it. I was shocked at that. Yeah, sorry, go on, mate.
First one they missed. I made up for the first one they missed.
Well,
to be honest,
that first one was a stone waller.
Yeah, I did. I thought that was a pen actually.
To be honest, Martin. To be honest, Schmeichel should have held it.
Yeah,
he should have held it.
Stone waller.
It was an awful penalty, wasn't it? But look, it's just it's little things like that, little margins. But Southgate, tactical genius in extra time, taking off Grealish.
Yeah, no, not for me.
Was it tactical or was it injury? It was tactical.
I don't think he was injured, was he?
Who knows? Who knows?
Cool.
You got to the point.
I do agree with you. I do agree with you. We should have got another goal and killed them. Really, because they're gone, hadn't they? They were gone.
The space at the back that was opening up when we were just probing and passing. There's 10 passes they could have chosen to get a third. Yeah. But of course, if we go for a third and push everyone up, and they go back and counter attack and score, then we're known as the biggest volley in 5 decades of football. So it's a balance.
I've got a question for Matt. Who are you supporting on Sunday?
I'm supporting England, but I do love Italy. I do love Italy. I love them. My neighbours down the road got their big flag out. They're Giuseppe.
Hang on, we've got the goat. He's been confident all summer.
Right, how are you, everybody?
Is it?
I'm going to tell you.
I'm good, mate. You?
Yeah, I'm. Wow. I've had a funny old day, if you know what I mean. Kind of let down by some.
I'm going. My signal's really bad.
All right, mate.
See you, mate.
This Sunday.
Had a funny old day, really. Like I text you and the Guv, kind of I feel a little bit let down, like all Town fans. But forget about all that. What I've just witnessed, I witnessed the World Cup final at 9 years of age.
Lovely.
And I've just witnessed for the first time for 55 years, my country getting into a final.
Does it make you feel like a boy again, Colin?
Sorry?
Does Does it make you feel like a boy again?
Oh, it was such a twist of emotions, unbelievable. I agree with Rich. I mean, tactical genius in extra time. I've got to give Southgate. I mean, I kept shouting at the telly. Like, I'm sure lots of other people do. Why have we only made one sub, for God's sake? But I've got to give it to him, you know. But I was just so loving seeing the boys just now in front of all the England fans. So happy, so much emotion, you know. I just think it's our year. It's got to be our year now.
Strap yourself in, Colin, for Sunday, because if it was emotional tonight, I think Sunday's going to be about 10 times.
Let's forget about tonight. Sunday, you want to see an entire country shut down. You're going to see it. How absolutely wonderful. I mean, what are the build-up for that? Holy Christ.
Who's your man in the match, mine? Who's your man in the match tonight? Because he's on the telly at the minute for me.
Yeah, too right. Absolutely
Harry
right.
Kane.
No, Sterling was our best player by an absolute mile.
Kane. He did everything I wanted him to do as a centre forward. Held it when he had to.
I thought he had a good game.
Beat a man when he had to, and he got the goal. And that's what happens when you score a goal. You come man of the match instantly. Sterling did well. He had a couple of chances in there I would have liked to have seen him finish. Personally, I think he's a better player than he's finishing tonight. Perhaps gave him credit for. But Kane, for me,
but his work off the ball, Kane was good because Sterling was good. And what do I say?
Where's Kane come from?
On every game, give me a player that makes another player look good. And
but where's Kane come from? But where's Kane come from? Kane, 10 days ago was the most hated man in the country, arguably. He was past it. Get him off.
That's English. That's the English culture, you know. We like to hammer people, don't we?
You mean?
Needed that?
No.
Can I just say, Guv? Can I just say, Guv, a bit of a shout out for Kyle Walker. I thought he had a really good game tonight.
Yeah, he did. Great, solid. Yeah.
I thought Kyle Walker had a hell of a good game. I really did, from a defensive point of view, you know, and also an attacking point. But more on the defensive side, which is not normally his game. I thought Walker played really well tonight. Yeah,
I was quite happy, Mike, because I've got Damsgaard in my dream team and Harry Kane, so I think I'm still above you two, Lemons.
I was quite proud actually, because I have a wife that likes football but doesn't love it. And she came down at about 60 minutes, and I said, "You're missing the best match ever. This is really exciting stuff." And she told me she's watching the iPad in the bath, and I was really proud of her. Fantastic, exactly how it should be.
We love that. We love that. Josh, who was your man in the match, Josh?
Got to be Sterling. I got to agree with the crunch.
Yeah, that's fine.
He was super.
Oh, look, Kane had a good game. Kane had a good game, Martin. I'm not saying he didn't, because the pressure he's under to take that penalty, and I know he made a bit of a mess of it, but look, it's moments like they're just showing the penalty again. That is never a penalty on Sterling in 100. He's not touched him.
I disagree.
No, he's not touched.
You can take your pick on which one you want. You've got the leg, and then you've got the shoulder.
They give it the Jensen challenge. Second challenge.
He's looking for that, ain't he, Ben?
Oh, he's already going down. He's already a third of the way down.
I hate that sentence in football. He's looking for it. You can look for anything. You've got to have it to get it. Like you've got to lunge in on him twice. You can look for it all day. If no one goes near him, look. Literally, that right leg from number 5 is a swing. It's a tired swing, look.
Yeah, but massive championship history.
Good times never felt so good.
So good.
So good. Oh, Lee. God, can I just say, God,
he's on the floor still.
Be happy
he's on the floor. He's on the sofa.
For God's sake.
Are you on the sofa or on the floor, Lee?
Floor.
Oh, get on the fucking sofa, man. Make history in your own house. Make history in your own house, Lee. Get on the sofa.
You are? Sorry.
God, he's got a new shirt on as well. Oh, have you got a full? Oh, I like the shirt. Very nice.
Lee, how much trouble were you getting?
I must say, I just want to say something, because I had the brother-in-law around tonight, and he left his head torch around mine, his head torch, right, from when we've been fishing. And I said to him, "You've got to wear that, mate, because if you don't wear that all night, we're going to get fucking beat because we're on ITV." So all night he's been sitting here next to me. He's gone now, with a fucking head torch on his head while we were watching the football. Just been fantastic. But we were lucky. I think first half, bloody hell, we had 20 minutes where we couldn't get the ball in midfield. They dominated us. They kept the pressure on. They scored the goal, but we got a lucky goal back. We've got through. If you think about it, we've got through with an own goal, and a missed penalty. But to be fair, I mean, in extra time,
Lee, are you ever happy? Are you ever happy?
No,
You're in the first final in 55 years, and you're moaning. You're saying we got through because we're lucky.
I'll take a final win if they stroke it in with their cock. I don't care as long as we win.
It was a penalty. The thing was, it was a penalty. It was a penalty because one, the ref gave it.
Oh yeah,
he caught him. He did catch him. He
VAR gave it.
That was a penalty, and the first one was a penalty as well. Definitely,
I agree with that.
And the third,
that was more than the second one. But the great thing for me is VAR is that they would only overturn something that was clear and obvious. So I think VAR has worked really, really well in this tournament compared to what I've watched in the Premier League. But who gives a shit? We're in the final. I mean, my God, my boy, I just said to him, he's 17 years old. I'm 51, 3 times his age, and I've never seen it. And he's seen it at 17.
Yeah.
He's seen it at 17. But then obviously in the UEFA Cup and the FA Cup. But so.
So the question, guys, how on Sunday, the biggest game any of us will probably ever experience in the whole of our footballing lives, certainly supporting Ipswich. How are you going to be watching it? What does your day look like?
Well, my brother-in-law is wearing his head torch all fucking day when he comes.
Too damn right he is.
Honestly,
shine that torch.
He is. He's got his head torch on all day, without fail.
Good question, Crunch.
I'll be watching it home and then doing a show with you lot. And Martin, you've got to wear an England shirt on Sunday.
Yeah, the co-op paddling special.
Get that one on. Get it on.
It's on. I'm not changing nothing. I've worn it like this. I'm not changing. I'm changing where I sit to watch the game. I'm going to watch it with my mum. That's what I'm going to do. Because
and he just went,
we watched Murray winning Wimbledon all together, and I'm going to go and watch that with her. So I'll be doing an outside broadcast on Sunday evening. But
how about you, Colin? How are you watching? How are you watching this first game you've seen since you were 9 years old? You're the next final. How are you going to be watching it?
Well, first of all, on Sunday, I've got to go over to my Alice's birthday party. That was her birthday the other day, but she's got a party on Sunday. But I will be home by 5 o'clock. I will be watching it. I'm a bit superstitious. I'll be watching it at home with my dear wife. Venetia actually got up for the game tonight. I couldn't believe it. Brilliant. She was really up for it. Yes.
Was she still reading that crossword, Colin? Was she still reading that crossword that she was doing? Was that the Germany game you said when she was reading that crossword?
Yeah. No, she wasn't doing that tonight. She was actually watching tonight, bless her. But I'll tell you what, Guv, there's one thing I'd like to say, leading on from what Lee said. I was looking in the paper this morning. Apparently, we'd only got a 24% win rate on ITV and a 75% win rate on BBC. So please, everybody, get on BBC on Sunday, because it's on both.
Yeah.
Our win rate before tonight was 24% on ITV. Yeah. That's why I was so shitting myself tonight.
Bloody 35 now. Go on.
That's absolutely right, Ben.
Stuart watching at home. Matt, where are you watching it?
Be at home on the show with you guys. I'll probably invite my mum around. It's a big day Sunday because it's UFC through the night, the Conor McGregor fight. So I'll be watching that.
Yeah. Good shout.
Yeah. Josh, how about you?
At home again. At home.
Good, man. Well, you got Ben run the show again. You all got to come on the show again. Especially good luck charms. I did say, Ben, you were a good luck charm.
Absolutely. Look, I've already experienced one heartbreak this tournament. I couldn't deal with two. And when Germany are not playing, I'm all England, and this is just a wonderful night. I'm going to go to work tomorrow with a bounce in my step, and that's enough. That's a good day.
You're going to work? Did you not hear Sam Matterface? We're all excused. We're all going to get absolutely royally pissed tonight.
I work for myself. My boss is an arsehole.
You got one of those arseholes for bosses. I know the sort. Oh, what a night. I can't believe it. I don't normally do shows speechless without much to say. But
yeah. Can I just say something?
Yeah, of
Guv,
course you can.
I think that was the most nervous I've watched the game since the first FA Cup semi-final I saw against West Ham at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's the most nervous I've been since watching that first game in 1975.
So this is now Operation Make Colin Phil 9 again. Get that excitement back. That's what this is. Hashtag Make Colin Phil 9. Love it.
I love it.
I think I was more nervous watching that penalty shootout in the World Cup. Was it against Colombia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I felt like we were going to win quite, as you know, I felt like we was going to win quite comfortably tonight. So, yeah, but the Colombia one, I think I was pretty more nervous for that. But, I mean, Sunday's going to be an occasion, isn't it?
I'll tell you one thing, Matt, they should have done tonight is get Lee Dixon off co-coms and put Emma Hayes on.
So good. We said that at the top of the show.
Yeah.
Just
I thought
ban
they were all
ITV.
good.
Just get
I
rid
thought
of
they were all
ITV.
good. I thought they were all good. I thought they were all
Oh,
good, really.
they're playing the scenes now. People around the country celebrating that win. Absolute magic.
The thing is, though, Colin, BBC are going to have Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy's probably going to be the co-commentator. I might
No,
stick
it'll be Jermaine Genus. It'll be Jermaine Genus, Matt.
Oh, well, it'll
Okay.
be Jane, I reckon.
And Guy Mowbray. Oh,
What's
look
on
at
my
those
TV?
things. Yeah. You know what? We're there. Mute the commentary. But, yeah, unbelievable.
Isn't it funny that there's like, I'm just an observation that we've come after Ipswich games, great wins or terrible losses, and we're either up here or we're down there. And the vibe I'm getting is we're all just a bit stunned.
Can't believe it.
Like, we don't know what to do with this.
We're emotionally exhausted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing left.
We're
There's
conditioned
nothing
to
left
not
in my
have.
pants at all.
We're conditioned to not have anything nice. as
Yeah,
town
you're right.
fans.
Absolutely
We're just not used to being the favourites, are we? Because
right. No.
you know, if you think about it, if we were like a German side or a Spain side, we've won at under 16, under 17, under 18, under 20, whatever it is. We've won all them tournaments over the last 5 years. If we were German or it's Spain now, we would be lapping that up and expecting to win every time because we've been bitten so many years. We're not used to it, are we? As England fans, we aren't used to that. But you know, I think it's written in the stars. To be fair,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because of these youngsters, they've all won something. Most of them have won something somewhere, and that we've not had that before, have we? With the size that we had in the past. So hopefully, you know, all be good. But the Italians, they'll be diving around. It's probably going to be more nerve-wracking than it was tonight.
It's going to be extra time, I think. I think it'll be extra time.
Because they'll be diving around all over the place. We've just got to hold our nerve, trust our game, play through the channels, and we'll win.
Mike D. Southgate has been a fucking supreme calmness.
His stoicism personified. Love that guy. Look at him.
Mike D thought would be in a pub in the Highlands waving his England shirt over his head. Away Day Beers Company. Game management worked, hoping the nerves that show tonight are done and will be clear. So I know what I'll be doing. Ordering some more Hoppy Robson for the big day. I'm going to get absolutely royally wrapped up.
I'm going to get an order in of Away Day Beers. That's absolutely. I'll be doing that tonight.
Bundesliga.
What's the code again, Rich? Tell people at home.
Beer is coming home. Is that the one?
I believe it is, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about the kegs. I'm not sure about the kegs. I don't know about the kegs. I don't know how many kegs he's got left. How many kegs you got left, Josh?
How many? Yes, Josh. How many kegs you got left? Amy! Talk about alcohol.
Don't tell me the discount now. I've just paid Josh for my wedding beers.
Oh, no, wedding's different. You mentioned weddings, and the price always in every company goes up like 400%. So no discounts on weddings. Amy, we're in the final.
I cannot fucking believe it. I was talking with my mates earlier, trying to remember a penalty shootout that Ipswich have done. I don't think I remember being there for a penalty shootout for Ipswich. I was fully prepared for that with England tonight. I'm trying to think whether we've done a penalty shootout.
The last one was that UEFA Cup run, wasn't it, in the Czech Republic? I don't think it was Slovan Liberec. It was someone else, wasn't it? Who was it? Jermaine Wright missed.
Oh God!
I feel like there was one in like the League Cup.
Exeter, Matt. I was at Exeter, Matt, when we lost in the
Exeter
Carabao.
I'm talking about competitions here.
Paul Hurst.
For Away Day Beers
it's coming home.
But
I could thoroughly recommend anything from there, long as it's alcoholic.
Just putting in an order now. We're getting an order now, ready for Sunday. Away Day Beers.
Can I just say?
Amazing.
Go on, Colin.
can I just say, me and Rich, from day one, have always said it's coming home.
You have.
Yeah, Rich.
Colin knows what he's
Yeah.
on about. Colin knows what he's on about.
Hang on.
Hang
on. Yeah, but
Colin knows what he's on about.
I've got evidence to suggest otherwise for Crunch.
Yeah, hang on. Richard said the Belgians are winning it, the Italians are winning it, the French. Basically, he
Hang
said
on.
all 26 teams
Hang
are
on,
winning
you
it.
said. Hang on, you said we didn't need 2 holding midfielders after the first game. We're in the final. We still got 2 holding midfielders, Martin. Keep your mouth shut up there.
You mean the one that says England will win it? Always
Who
right,
gives
me,
a
mate.
toss?
Always right.
I don't know about that.
We've got your Southgate gaff lined up. Don't worry.
You
Don't worry.
can drop that all over the socials. Anyone can batter me. They do anyway. Don't worry about
They do
it.
anyway.
Hey, Amy, how was the headache on Sunday morning?
Well, it lasted until yesterday, and I'm back on
Wayne Rooney.
I had a COVID test yesterday because I had a bit of a cough, and I was like, "Oh my god, have I picked up a cough over the weekend?" It's fine, I'm not. And I just had my second jab today, so celebrating the goals with my arm, I was like, "Oh!" But I still did, and also I had to do it very quietly. I've been told by my other half, if you go on that podcast tonight, you've got to talk quietly because apparently I wake the kids up. So
fuck that, Amy. We're in a final for the first time in 50
Why are they even in bed, Amy? They should be watching.
Because they're babies, and also I want to enjoy it.
Is this
Enjoy
going to be
a little mini keg of Wayne Rooney on Sunday. Fantastic.
Wayne Rooney?
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Is this going to be the first trophy of 2 that we're going to see lifted as Ipswich Town fans in the next year?
Ooh,
For me, I think this is the first
Yes.
final I've seen England in. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's the first final I've watched England in.
Well, it will be unless you're over 55 years of age, Amy.
Matt.
Exactly.
What question did you ask me today, Matt, about England winning? And what did you say?
What was that?
Oh, the one
In
where
the
he
chat.
goes, would you rather England won the
Oh, yeah.
Euros or
Yeah,
Ipswich
yeah,
Town?
Yeah, I was putting little hypotheticals out.
What's the question? Ask the question. That's interesting.
Would you rather Italy won the Euros, but Ipswich win League One, or we win the Euros and Ipswich finish 7th?
Which is like saying, who do you love more, your mum or your dad? It's like it's a ridiculous question.
Between your children.
Which contributor do I dislike the most? It's like, you know, just questions you don't need answering. Carly, what would you rather?
I'm not.
You can't.
I'll tell you, like I said the other day, I'll tell you what I'd rather, Guv. I'd rather us win the Euros on Sunday and smash that fucking league next season. Full stop. I'm not. No, that's all I want. You know, I just want us to smash Italy on Sunday and smash that league next season. Yeah, and they're my 2 favourite sides, and that's all I want. That's all I want.
Josh says, do I need to get a Gareth Stoutgate ready? I think you certainly do. Yes. Get it on the order. Tweedy says, Schmeichel, my man of the match, could have easily been 4-1 without him.
Oh, well.
Mike D. Phillips, steamroll, didn't get in second gear tonight. Still time on Sunday.
He annoyed me a bit tonight.
Who, Phillips?
Yeah, he was terrible, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought Rice played really well.
Yeah.
I thought he was really commanding in there, you know. Yeah. And then he got over the halfway line, and where I'm used to seeing hold midfield players get nosebleeds, he looked like he knew what he was doing. It was quite a rare.
Oh my God, we're actually going for goal. When does this happen in football?
Again, it comes back to what Ben was saying. We were saying in the show earlier. You know, look at the subs we bought on, and then the Danes bought on 2 Brentford players, one from Fulham and one from Copenhagen. They were just weakening as the game went on, weren't they?
Yeah, they were getting weaker. We were getting stronger. And for Christ's sakes, we could take Grealish off tactically. How many teams in the world can do that as a tactical move? Not a lot.
I don't even think the Italians have got that depth, to be honest.
No, I agree. It'll be one on depth.
To give an Ipswich comparison, that's what we should be. Like, our money in that league, we have that stronger team that you can use all your first team players, and then your subs are good enough to keep you going on.
Yeah, I love Ian Wright.
Wigan are creeping up, aren't they? Now they've got Charlie White. They're suddenly creeping up on the rails now, Wigan.
Yeah, spend a lot of money.
There's only one problem, Matt. Charlie White had Aidan McGeady supplying him at Sunderland. He's got Guion Edwards now, so it's a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw that corner again today. We'll be all right.
Listen to the Welshman in the house. Look, these Euros were rigged in England's favour from the start. What a disgrace. Oh, never mind.
All right.
Never mind. Arkley Doon, whichever country you're from around England, Wales, Scotland, it doesn't matter. Josh Russell, Italy are beatable on our day and we can beat them. 6 out of 7 games at home, don't make me laugh. All right. I don't think it was England's fault. They got 6 out of 7 games at home.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? What's that guy's name? Do you know what that is?
Alex is live.
It's the world's smallest violin. Go play it.
Mike D. White is a fraud, one season wonder. Alex Live is eating sour grapes. Edward, wait, beer. Edwards to White, commentary lines you won't hear much next season. That's true. That is really true. They're just showing Ian right on the TV.
Hey, Amy, are we all getting an invite to your wedding?
I've told Martin you're more than welcome, especially now Boris has lifted the restrictions. If you want to
She's told me, not you lot.
He's antisocial. He's antisocial. He's only just about coming out of Stowmarket to go to Bury next week, isn't he, man?
Yeah, he's going. We've got a ticket.
Well, I do feel that with you lot. You don't venture far out of Suffolk, do you?
Well, out of Stowmarket, really. I've got a 5 mile radius. I don't really venture out. I'm like a takeaway delivery service. Away days, preparing my speech for Amy's wedding.
Hell yeah.
Master simile. Mike D, what goes well with Rice? No, Mike, not having that today, my friend.
Done well, Rice.
Yeah, he really was. Right. I'm going to end it there because I just want to go and dance.
Hang on, I've still got a whole lot there. Don't abandon me now.
Did you see the latest announcement? Did you see the latest announcement they've just given on the telly? It's coming home.
Patrick Martin, Saka out for Grizz at 69 minutes. Do you think it was a good substitution, Lee?
Yeah, I think so, because we needed to have a little bit more control of the game because they put everybody behind the ball, didn't they? And we couldn't. We had to get him in the channels to get behind them. If we kept lumping the ball in, they're like 9 foot tall, aren't they? And they would just head everything away. So we needed something to try to break the lines a bit more. So yeah, Grealish had to come on, definitely.
Who are you playing Sunday then, Lee, out there? Would you play Saka on Sunday?
Yes.
Well, I think he's going to go for the same 10, and you can pick 1 out of 3, can't you, for the right wing?
Yeah.
I think so. You could pick. I don't know.
He'll go Foden.
It's got to be pace for me against the Italians.
It's got to be pace.
Pace to start with.
Yeah.
I'll go Sancho.
He's slow. He's slow. Yeah.
He'll go.
I'm totally bought into it all. I trust Gareth. Whatever Gareth decides, I'm with him.
Yeah. Do you know what? How often do we say this? Trust the manager. Manager knows best. Not something we say very often, eh?
No. But I personally, from as an opinion point of view, I personally think he'll go for someone who's got the best defensive ability, as in shape, holding the position, because Italians like to attack down their flanks. So you either go for it or you don't. And that Southgate's been pragmatic in this tournament. He's not.
Who's the left back, Martin? Is it the Chelsea lad? No, he's out. Was it Emerson?
No, he's out. Emerson, yeah.
Get someone to get at him. He's hardly played all season.
Yeah. Mike D, the 2 old boys need exploiting on Sunday. Got to be Sancho and Sterling. Mark Jubb. Good evening, Mark. Coming home, Sam. Have you heard? It's coming home.
Just thinking on Sunday, we're talking about tactics, talking about the hard team. Can you just imagine if we win it? Imagine if we win Sunday.
I can't.
ITV.
Who's we? Who's we?
It's a mixture of the sort of 60% English, 40% German in me. So now I'm all we. I get 2 chances of victory. It's good.
So this time last week, you supported Germany with 40% German and 60% England. The maths don't add up, mate. They don't add up.
The 40% in my heart, the 60% is in my head.
We've taken him now, Lee. We've taken him into the bosom. We're not changing the rules.
Sure. I haven't.
Glory Hunter.
Lee, sit back on the floor, mate. You get too big for your boot.
Get down.
I'll let you go, Crunch. I love you very much, man. Alex is a Spain fan, and he thinks England have been decent in the tournament. I'm not saying you didn't deserve to go to semis, but what happened tonight was FIFA riggery at its finest.
They've won enough. They've won enough.
But it's the same at the other end. I don't understand how there's any argument. It's 50-50. It's what happens in football. Get over it.
Exactly.
I think Mike D's going to be putting ITV on for the pundits and then changing over for the commentary because he thinks
they've just zoomed in on the pen. replayed the penalty and zoomed in on David Beckham celebrating afterwards. So I very much appreciate that.
It's nice to be rich and famous, isn't it? Like, go to every England game, regardless of tickets and whatnot. Just get yourself there. Mark
David
Jubb,
Beckham and Prince William in it tonight.
Well, yeah, royalty. Mark Jubb, I'm in Glasgow Sunday. That's going to be interesting. Oh, well, Country can give you some tips for how to manage north of the border. I bet you're wearing his England shirt for the next 2 days, Matt.
Who's
won't take it off.
Yeah.
Who's on the telly now?
Harry Kane.
No, Ashley Cole. Who are the two women?
Ashley Cole. I was just thinking the same
Emma
thing.
Hayes, isn't it?
The middle one is a Denmark player.
I haven't got him on my TV at the moment. I've got
really good.
Okay.
I must be a little behind you because at the moment. Oh, here we go. We've got no idea. I'm sorry, I've got no idea. That's not Emma Hayes on the TV.
No.
No, Emma Hayes is blonde.
I love their social distancing reporting where they're like,
Oh, Nadia Nadim, Denmark.
There we go.
female.
Right.
that's it, Nadia.
Final words as we conclude. Lee's been told off now. He's been told off. She came in. He's probably on the sofa. And
He's been disappeared. He's been gone. Oh,
Sorry,
he's
Lee.
already in the doghouse.
Lee, if you want a talk in town permission slip, mate, I can write one out for you. We gave Lee permission to sit on the sofa. Colin, Sunday, lead us out with your thoughts on it as we close. You're the senior man among us.
Well, I think on Sunday, as long as we continue to do what we've done the whole tournament, stay strong, pass the ball, don't do anything stupid, keep those two holding midfield players, do like we've done all the way along, and if we get the early goal, which we can quite easily do against the Italians, I can see us winning 2-0, 2-1 on Sunday.
Perfect.